Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for finding us if you are new to the channel. If you want to give us a sub and a thumbs up and a comment and all that fun stuff, it would be much appreciated. Seriously, do comment. I love the comments. I love meeting new people. I love talking about movies in the comments. And I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you like Hong Kong Cinema if you're new here. And if you're new to Hong Kong Cinema, that is super, super exciting. Let us know how you got into it, what your favorite films are, what kind of stuff you want to see, and all of that in the comments down below. And a shout out to my patrons. My patrons are amazing. They support this channel. Without the money that we get from Patreon, I would not be able to buy a lot of the Blu-rays that you see me review on this channel. People on Patreon are also really kind in that they send me Blu-rays, which helps me doubly because they're not only contributing monetarily, but they're sending me movies that I can then review for the channel, which is really kind and exciting. And I have a lot of fun conversations in there. I do Patreon exclusive movie reviews. I've done, I think, 1 or 2 Blu-ray reviews, and I do a lot of early release stuff. So there's like several Blu-ray reviews in Patreon right now that have not hit the channel yet, that have been in there since like January, I believe. So it's been a couple months. And so they'll probably hit the channel within the next couple weeks. But if you want to hop in there and see what's going on, that would be much appreciated. So what are we here to talk about today? Arrow Video has made a new announcement. Arrow is a fantastic label. I'm always excited when Arrow releases Hong Kong titles. And I think this one is really, really going to excite people. This is coming out on the 9th of May. 2023, so just in a couple months now. Let me read you this intro paragraph that they have up on their website, because this does a better job of telling you what this movie is than I could ever do. And the movie is Hand of Death, just to let you know. If you're unfamiliar with that film, let me just read you this paragraph here. When Golden Harvest first released Hand of Death in 1976, no one paid much attention to the names of the writer-director Wu Yun Sheng, third-billed actor Chen Yun Lung, or fight choreographer Hong Ching Pao in the opening credits. Within a decade, however, each of those men had changed the course of Hong Kong action filmmaking forever, under the names they are best known under to this day: John Woo, Jackie Chan, and Sammo Hung. Fuck yeah. After a traitor of the Shaolin Temple, Shi Xiaofeng, played by James Chan, he's in like a ton of movies, including The Big Boss, has eliminated thousands of his former colleagues in exchange for power from the Manchus under the Qing dynasty, a surviving Shaolin, Yun Fei, played by Tan Tao Liang, is tasked with the mission of bringing Shi to justice. In order to defeat Shi's overwhelmingly large army, led by the ruthless Tu Ching, who's played by Sammo Hung, Yun Fei will team up with a skilled blacksmith, played by Jackie Chan, and a reluctant swordsman to beat the odds and avenge his fallen brothers. With early signs of John Woo's affinity for brotherly bonding amidst heroic bloodshed, and featuring one of Jackie Chan's earliest speaking roles after proving his mettle as a stuntman, Hand of Death is old-school, hard-hitting kung fu gem that any fan of classic Hong Kong cinema needs in their collection, and I'm not going to argue with any of that. 2K restoration from the original film elements by Fortune Star, high-definition 1080p Blu-ray transfer, original lossless Mandarin and English mono, plus Cantonese stereo and 5.1 remixes in Mandarin and English, optional English subs, brand new feature-length commentary. Okay, this is awesome. By martial arts cinema experts Frank Jiang and Michael Worth. So, I love them together because Frank knows so much about the context of the films, the careers of the filmmakers, the social and cultural stuff that's going on in the films, the language of it, like just everything. He reads about the films and does all this research about the history of them. And then Michael Worth is a martial artist and a filmmaker. So he has so much insight into what is being performed on screen, but also the process of filmmaking. From Hong Kong to Hollywood, an archive featurette on John Woo's early career featuring interviews with Wu, Chow Yun-fat, and Peter Lau. Fuck yeah. Never before seen archive interview with star Tan Tao Liang, filmed by his former student Michael Worth. Wow, no shit. So Michael Worth is the student of the star of this film? This just keeps getting better, dude. Archive interview with co-star Sammo Hung. Alternate credit sequences as Countdown to Kung Fu. Trailer gallery, image gallery, double-sided fold-out poster featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Colin Murdoch. And the artwork is pretty freaking cool for this. I'm excited about that artwork. Reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork. Oh, I just read that. Whoops. Illustrated collector's booklet featuring new writing by film programmer William Blake. Oh yeah, he's awesome. I know Will. We communicate on Instagram. And he's a super cool person and knows like a ton about these movies, and wrote one of my favorite essays ever in any release of any Hong Kong film, which was in the Young Master, I believe, the really fancy edition from 88 Films that came out a couple years ago, and then limited edition slipcover featuring newly commissioned artwork by Colin Murdoch. So again, this is coming out on the 9th of May, 2023, and I believe this is a US release. I'm looking at the Arrow website right now, and it's giving me prices in dollars, but that might be because I'm in the US. I don't see any information on here about the region of it, but my assumption is that this is a US release because I believe this has already come out on Blu-ray in the UK. But anyway, Hand of Death, super, super exciting. I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to go to the Arrow website and read all the stuff that I just read to you and look at the artwork and all that other fun stuff. I'm just looking up Hand of Death Blu-ray UK because I thought it had come. Yeah, it's on the Eureka set, which I have. Last Hurrah for Chivalry and Hand of Death, the John Woo double feature from Eureka. Yeah, so this is out from Eureka, which means that this will be a Region A release. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Will. You're watching Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society, and we'll see you next time.